What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to DameMasBeats, which literally in English it translates to "give me more beats." Anyways, today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a reggaeton beat. You know, one of those Caribbean tropical with a lot of rhythmic beats in 20 minutes or less. So actually, I got my cell phone right here on the app. So we're gonna make a beat within 20 minutes, and let's see how far I can go within that beat. Nevertheless, let's get it going. You know, there's fusion in the house, so we're about to cook something up, and hopefully it comes out very good. Okay, everything's good. We're recording. Beautiful. Okay, so at a count of 1, 2, 3, let's go. So the first thing, reggaeton, they usually play anywhere from 70 BPM to 95, sometimes up to 100. I'm just gonna let's stick with 85. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my favorite plugin, Nexus. I can't tell you guys how much I love Nexus. I bought it, I got this. It ships out within 2 to 3 business days through FedEx. You get in the CD, you get the USB in order to install it and to utilize it. And I mean, Nexus is it's great. I had it before and just purchased it literally about a couple of months ago, but I've been having this plugin 10 years ago or so, just finally purchased it, which is super great. Anyhow, let's keep on going. So the first thing I want to do is let's select an expansion, and I'm just gonna stick with one expansion. I am literally gonna stick with, since we're doing something tropical, I believe we got tropical something right here. Tropical. Let's go with tropical house, and let's just stick with that expansion. So we're limiting also ourselves to just work with one expansion and all the presets inside, which makes me a little bit more creative, because if you have a lot of sounds to select, like if I was going through all of these, it'll just be super overwhelming. So the less that you have, the more narrow and the more focused you are in order to achieve more creativeness with the sounds that you got in the expansion pack. So I feel like I'm talking a lot and I'm just killing a lot of time. So I got that. That sounded way too loud. Let me just lower a little bit the master volume. Okay. So usually when it comes to reggaeton, I start with the chords. They're like stab, pluck sort of chords. That sounds okay. I like this so much better. Okay. Another thing I'm gonna start doing, first I'm gonna scale up my scale. I'm gonna write down my scale, and I want it to be, let's go with minor natural, B flat. And I recommend everybody doing this, because this way you guys will never be out of the tone of the scale. And that's the last thing we want to do. Be out of tune. Okay. And just a quick example, anything that's highlighted right here. So you see this one right here, the green. So if I'm in a green and that's in a green, that means I'm in the scale. And if I go right here, that means I'm outside of the scale. So that's what we don't want to hear, because then it's gonna hear nasty to our ears. Okay, now the next thing I gotta do, oh man, I forgot to do this. Let me just copy it, so that way it'll be easier for me to make my chords, melodies, and all that good fancy stuff. I like that tune, so I'm gonna go with this one. And when it comes to reggaeton, they usually place it right here on the third beat. So right here, if I'm not mistaken, this is B I suck when it comes to the name of the chord, so I'm not even gonna try it. I've seen this multiple times. And then I'm just gonna go up like this. And I actually like it a lot. So we got the chords. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna set this track 1, clone this one, clone this one again. I should have cloned like at least 5 of them, so that way I don't have to be doing this over and over and over again. It would have saved me a little bit more time, and we are a little bit over 5 minutes into this. Come on, Nexus, you got this, and one more. So I'll put this on 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just bring this down to 90. Whatever, just bring it down a little bit. Okay, so the next one, let's see what else can we do. Okay, since we're using tropical, let me see what other sounds I got. I saw this sound, I have to do it. Okay. So with this one, I want to do it a little different. Well, I'm actually going to stay in the same chord harmony as the one that we did, but I'm going to play it like this. And once again, it's going to make sense because it's literally in the chord system that we scaled at right now. Let me try to put it an octave higher. I actually like it a lot much better right there. They both sound good, it's just I like it a little bit more in the higher frequencies. Okay, so now what do we got? Do you have any string? Oh yes, we got some strings. Okay. That actually sounds kind of funky. I like it. Okay, I might be able to work out something with that. And I feel like most of the time they use a lot of stabbing chords. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this one. Let me see how this sounds just. Okay, I might just like it. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm pretty much combining these two together, and I'm giving Nexus number 2 more power, Nexus number 3, but we're tucking it in a little bit down the string spiccato synth, and making sure this one on top, the piano signs, shine a little bit more than this sound right here. Oh, another trick I'm gonna do now that I think about it, so it will. I'm gonna not pitch this, but I'm gonna pan this 20% left, and then the third one, 20% right. Okay, we're about to go into 8 minutes, and I feel like we haven't done too much. We have, but we haven't. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but let's keep on checking around. So I'm gonna use a pad actually. We got some pads. I like those pads. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this one, copy, paste. Actually, I feel like I'm copy and pasting pretty much all the chords over and over and over again. But I mean, at the end, this is just an easy workflow and an easy way to show you guys how to make a reggaeton beat. Now, if you guys want to do something completely more complex and more difficult, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to. At least you guys know the basics of when it comes to making a beat of reggaeton, just the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna take this down a little bit more. I just want this sound to be like the background. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I like that. So the next thing is I'm gonna make this last one, so that way I can work a little bit more on the drum loops. Let's try to make a lead. So we're not gonna try to make a lead. What I'm gonna say, we're gonna try to make a melody. Perhaps that might work. I'm not too sure. When it comes to the sound selection, no, I don't think it's not gonna work. Okay, let's see, what else do we got? What else? GT is guitar. Okay, well, let's try to come up with some. I like this sound a lot much better. Okay. Now instead of hitting the chords, the notes of the chords, like on B, D, and F sharp, which pretty much everything's like that, let me go outside of the chord pattern, I guess you can call it. I don't want to call it a chord scale because scale is a different thing and the chord is in the scale. So I'm just going to choose different notes besides B, D, and F sharp. So let me go back to this one. That sounds okay. I'm gonna do this like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Arpeggio style. Okay. Right here I'm gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna do a counter energy. What that means pretty much, so you see how right here this chord goes up, so it brings up the energy. So what I'm doing, instead of bringing this one up, I'm gonna bring this one down so it can counter the energy, and it just feels, it throws a little bit off the people, but it still sounds good with the beat. At least I hope so. So instead of putting this one right here, I'm gonna put this one down right there, maybe. Let me put this one right here. Nope, I don't like that. So okay, so my technique did not work. Let me give it a shot one last time. I feel like that sounded a lot much better, so we're gonna do that again. This one, let me try that one. I know I said I was just not gonna play on B, but it sounded good. Okay guys, so we pretty much got like the basic structure right here to start out pretty much a reggaeton beat, so that way we can start structuring the intro, chorus, verse, and so on and so forth. And we got under just about 6 minutes, so I don't want to spend too much time right here. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go, I do got sample packs that I got loops, but I want to try to create it really quick. I'm gonna create the drum loop. For this occasion, I'm gonna use pop. Go right here. We're gonna go with dance kicks. I'm just gonna use that one. That one sounds pretty good. Like 10. Yeah, sure. 80. I don't care. Whatever. Let me just put a couple more down. Okay. So usually on reggaeton, when it goes, it's kind of like 4 to the floor. They usually use 2 different kicks right here. I mean, we can do that too, just to create a little bit more dynamic. I think I can use that one. Let me put this number 11. Okay, we got that. We got just underneath 5 minutes. My cell phone might just die. So what time is it right here? 2:42. Okay. So we got that. Now, usually when it comes to reggaeton, they use snares, and the snares usually put on the 4 and on the 3. I'm just gonna go with this one. I don't want to burn too much time. So this is how, literally, this is the structure. As long as you got 2 different kicks and the snares go on the 4 and the 3, it literally sounds like a reggaeton already. And we call that dembow. This loop is called dembow. Oh, that sounded way too loud. 12, let me just bring that down a little more. But I don't like that snare. Maybe this one. You see, it already got that rhythm, that vibe, and that sounds good. Okay, less talking, more action. Okay, so now, let me see. What do we got? What do you got? Let's use a cymbal. Oh, another technique that they use all the time. They grab a hi-hat and they just put it right before the 4th of the snare, which goes right here, to give it more of a groove. And we're gonna put the number 13. This one, they usually have the volume still a little bit low. Let's just put it around 30%. Okay, and I mean, of course, you guys can layer stuff out. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna. That one sounds good. 14. You guys can definitely layer all your sounds. Like, I know it sounds a little bit weird, just like kick after another kick, like 4 to the floor without a clap. But I mean, you guys can put a clap you guys want, and let's see how that sounds like. That sounds already good. Okay, we got underneath 3 minutes, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split everything, and now we're gonna start creating. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clone this one right here, clone, put this one right here. So for this technique, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the intro. So I'm gonna take out a bit of the chords, so that way we can build up to the pre-chorus perhaps. Or we can just go straightly to, come on, okay, we got that. Or we can go straight to, not straight to the chorus, straight to the verse. Okay, we got that. Another way to do this fast, it's by clicking and pressing Control. Oh, come on, no, not everything. I should have done that, and bringing all these guys down right here. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. We're gonna make this unique. Do the same thing. Come on, I got like under 2 minutes. Come on. So we got that. Let me do another one right here. Okay. I'm gonna put this one. I got 1 minute. So then I'm gonna bring this over. Oh, come on. I'm gonna bring this over here. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? Bring this twice over here again, and then I can bring all you guys. So this part will be the intro. I'm guessing the chorus. This will be, I guess, a bridge, and then the first verse. Got 15 more seconds, maybe a transition real quick, so that way it can sound good. Crash. That one sounds good. Reverse. Put you right over here. I know for a fact my time's up. Yep, my time's up, but let me just adjust a little bit the reverse symbol. Lower down the volume 20%, and we're done. Okay guys, so once again, this is DameMasBeats, and we just created a beat of reggaeton in under 20 minutes, and this is what it sounds like. I completely forgot the bass. So I'm guessing right there the bass should have dropped. Now when it comes to the bass, you guys can definitely choose some 808s, some synth bass, or even a sine wave. I mean, yeah, I just didn't have enough time. I completely forgot about the bass, which I usually, sometimes, most of the time actually do. But and there you guys have it. Once again, this another beat by DameMasBeats. My name is Fusion. And one last thing, I'm more active on my Instagram. So, where is it? Notebook. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and it's DameMasBeats. Hope to hear from you guys. Make sure if you guys like this video, or if it was, if it had some knowledge for you guys, so you guys can start getting inspired to making different type of genre beats. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to like. I mean, you guys do what you want to do, and don't forget to share this video, because I really appreciate it a lot. Alright guys, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.